Hello. Today I would like to talk about Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States and a symbol of hope and change. Let's know it. Barack Obama was born on August 4th, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii. His father, Barack Obama Sr., was from Kenya, and his mother, Dunham, was from Kansas, USA. Obama's parents divorced when he was young, and he was raised primarily by his mother and grandparents. He spent part of his childhood in Indonesia before returning to Hawaii for his education. He attended Punahou School, a prestigious private school in Honolulu. Later, he studied at Occidental College in Los Angeles before transferring to Columbia University in New York. After earning his degree in political science, he worked as a community organizer in Chicago. His work focused on helping low-income families and improving local communities. Obama then attended Harvard Law School, where he became the first black president of the Harvard Law Review. His leadership and academic excellence brought him national attention. After graduating, he returned to Chicago to work as a civil rights attorney and professor. He taught constitutional law at the University of Chicago Law School. In 1992, he married Michelle Robinson, a lawyer he met while working at a law firm. They later had two daughters, Malia and Sasha. Obama entered politics in 1996, winning a seat in the Illinois State Senate. He worked on education reform, healthcare, and criminal justice policies. In 2004, he was elected to the U.S. Senate, representing Illinois. His speech at the Democratic National Convention that year gained him national recognition. As a senator, he focused on ethics reform, veterans benefits, and nuclear disarmament. His ability to unite people across political lines made him a rising star. In 2007, he announced his candidacy for President of the United States. His campaign focused on hope, change, and unity. He faced tough competition from Hillary Clinton in the Democratic primaries, but won the nomination. His campaign inspired millions of Americans, especially young voters. On November 4th, 2008, Barack Obama was elected as the 44th President of the United States. He became the first African-American president in U.S. history. His election was seen as a historic moment for racial equality and democracy. He took office on January 20th, 2009. During his presidency, he faced the challenge of the Great Recession. He introduced economic policies to stabilize the economy and create jobs. He signed the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, which helped revive the U.S. economy. He also worked to reform the financial system. One of his most significant achievements was the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. It expanded healthcare coverage to millions of Americans. Obama also focused on climate change, signing international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord. He promoted clean energy and environmental policies. In 2011, he ordered the military operation that led to the death of Osama bin Laden, the leader of al-Qaeda. This was a major victory in the fight against terrorism. During his presidency, he also worked on immigration reform. He introduced DACA, which protected undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. as children. In 2012, he was re-elected for a second term, defeating Mitt Romney. His second term focused on gun control, education, and social justice. He supported marriage equality, and in 2015, the Supreme Court legalized same-sex marriage nationwide. His presidency marked a shift toward greater civil rights. Obama also worked to improve U.S. relations with other countries. He restored diplomatic ties with Cuba after decades of tension. He strengthened international partnerships and promoted diplomacy over military conflict. His foreign policy emphasized cooperation and peace. In 2016, he completed his second term and left office with high approval ratings. His presidency inspired many, especially young people and minorities. After leaving office, he continued to be active in public life. He focused on leadership programs, democracy, and climate action. He and Michelle Obama launched the Obama Foundation, which promotes young leaders and civic engagement worldwide. In 2020, he supported Joe Biden in the presidential election. His influence helped Biden win the presidency against Donald Trump. Obama has written several books, including Dreams from My Father and The Audacity of Hope. His memoir, A Promised Land, became a bestseller. His legacy includes his efforts for healthcare, economic recovery, and civil rights. He is remembered for his ability to inspire hope and bring people together. As the first black president, he broke racial barriers in American politics. His leadership continues to influence future generations.